It's more than just Supras and skylines, drifting beneath a blue moon on a mountain road carved by ghosts. The tires cry out like wolves, and the turbo sings a song only real drivers understand. No crowds, no cameras, just you, the road, and the rhythm of rebellion. This is Japan's gift to the world, not just horsepower, not just cars, a culture, quiet, beautiful, unstoppable. It started with silence, and it changed everything. While the West worshipped muscle and madness, Japan whispered precision, balance, control. And in doing so, it built a car culture that transcended borders, language, even logic. Ashes of post-war Tokyo, steel met soul. Assembly lines ran like veins. Sparks flew like fireflies, and machines began to breathe. Honda, Toyota, Nissan. Not just names, blueprints for a future the world didn't see coming. They didn't build for flex. They built for feel. Cars you could hear before you saw them. Cars that could dance, not just run. While others made noise, Japan made music. The term was quiet. Japanese domestic market. But the cars, anything but quiet. Skyline, Supra, RX-7, NSX, Silvia. Not machines, myths, crafted not just for speed, but for feeling. Built for narrow roads and tight corners. Tuned for balance, lightness, precision. You didn't drive them, you became them. They weren't sold outside Japan, and that made them sacred. Each R34 that left the port was like contraband, a forbidden symphony on four wheels. These were the samurai of speed, and the world started watching. Far from showrooms and spec sheets, the real story unfolded in the mountains. Togi roads, winding ribbons of danger and devotion. Guardrails kissed, engines wailed, tires screamed. In the shadows, a driver danced sideways. Keiichi Tsuchiya, the Drift King. He turned chaos into choreography. He didn't race against the road, he flowed with it. And when Initial D hit screens, the streets came alive. An old AE-86, tofu deliveries, and Eurobeat in the night. Suddenly, drifting wasn't just a sport, it was religion. Kids across the world didn't want Ferraris, they wanted Hachirokus. Then came the expression, the rebellion, Bosozoku, Kanjo, VIP, Shakotan, Itasha. Japan didn't just tune engines, it tuned identity. Massive exhausts piercing the skyline like samurai swords, stickers shouting louder than horsepower, raps dripping with anime, attitude, and history. These weren't modifications, they were manifestos. A car in Japan could be low enough to scrape the universe, loud enough to wake your ancestors, and clean enough to shame a museum. And people noticed. Not because they were told to, but because they felt it. Then, the rest of the world caught up. Through pixels and soundtracks, Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, Fast and Furious. Suddenly, an R34 wasn't just a car, it was the main character. Imports became icons. Right-hand drive became a badge of honor. Japan wasn't exporting cars, it was exporting culture. From Brooklyn to Berlin, Karachi to California, teens with hand-me-down Civics began adding spoilers, swapping engines, repping kanji, and revving at red lights like they were on Manta Kina. Japan had done it, quietly, completely. Now, a new era rolls in. Electric, autopilot, AI, but the culture, it evolves. Teslas wrapped in anime, K-cars retrofitted with lithium hearts, kids drifting EVs in empty parking lots to vaporwave at 2 a.m. JDM isn't dying, it's transcending. Because this was never just about combustion, it was about connection, and that doesn't run on fuel. Japan never needed to scream. It just needed to drive. Through midnight streets, through mountain roads, through generations. While others chased noise, Japan chased meaning. And in doing so, it quietly took over global car culture. Not with money, not with muscle, but with soul, with silence, with style. So the next time you hear a blow-off valve echo through a parking lot or see headlights creeping through fog on a mountain pass, remember, the car may be from Japan, but the culture, that lives everywhere now. If you have watched till the end, please like and subscribe to my small channel.